Okay, ignore my mouth. Just kidding, look at it. It's sexy. What? Anyways, when I was a kid, I literally wanted nothing more than to be an adult because I felt like being a kid sucked. And then like I wanted to be 16 so bad. And then I got to 16 and I realized being 16 was still like a child, but I had slightly more freedom. But since I think it really hit home when I turned 21 and I started having full control over everything in my life, that I honestly, since becoming an adult, I haven't missed being a child even once because I don't know, I feel like I've just made it. And then the years that I've been 22, 21, and I've just turned 22 now, like I've never felt so alive. Like I can choose to do whatever I want. Like I've had also the years that have been from like 20 to no, maybe 19, which is when I broke up with my first boyfriend, till now, like since turning 19, it's just like I've gained so much life experience and like I've never felt so alive. Like I've never done this much living before. Like before I felt like I was like my entire childhood and especially my teenagehood, I felt like I was in standby mode and I just wasn't alive. I just had to like sit there and like endure it and just exist until someone was like, okay, your turn to live life. And I was like, woohoo, let's go. And then I was an adult. Anyways, being a kid sucked. I feel sorry for every child on this planet, actually. I'd like to add to that, I really feel like I didn't learn anything valuable from being a teenager. Like, I didn't have many meaningful life experiences as a teenager at all. Um, I just kind of existed, you know? And I feel like, why do we attach so much? Why the fuck? Why the fuck do we value youth so much? What the fuck does youth grant you except like it's celebrated because you're like new in the world, but like also it's like I see the way that adults treat young people, and they treat them like they're stupid and also take advantage of them all the time. And I feel like to some degree, whether like they realize it or not, youth is celebrated because it's naivety and there's something useful in that. And you can take advantage of a young person, and that's kind of why like adults I, I don't know, they kind of idolize the youth, or they like I literally can't articulate it properly, but there's something weird about it. There's something weird about it, okay? There's something weird about existing as a young person and the way that adults treat you. Because since turning into an adult, I feel like a human, and I feel like people treat me as a human. But for even at 19, when honestly I still look like a child, but like, yeah, when I was like, yeah, late teenagehood, I just felt I was starting to notice um the differences between how adults would treat people slightly older than me and how they would treat me. And honestly, every adult that spoke to me, not every single one, but the majority of them were just really patronizing, and like they wouldn't view you on that level at all. um I think that's another reason why I didn't like being a kid. I didn't enjoy being a child. I had a wonderful childhood, but I wanted to be an adult so badly. um Probably because the way that adults speak to kids, and the way that it's like all of them as well, the way that all adults speak to kids, like it's not even just baby talk, it's just in the way that they like treat them. It's just kind of dehumanizing, of just like, I don't view you on my level at all, I don't even see you as a person. They just speak to them like they're stupid. Like a child will say something, I can't even think of, like, I don't know, they'll say something that they're really excited about, or like they've learned something, and then the adult's just like, yeah, whatever, you know. I wish I could come up with a better example. But I don't like how adults patronize kids. I don't like how kids are not taken seriously. I and I don't understand why youth is so valued when surely getting older is a thing worthy of celebration, because with that brings life experience and wisdom, and we're here to experience life. So why wouldn't you want more and more life experience? Just like harbor it all. Like that's the whole fucking reason we're here. Um Anyways, I can't wait till I'm an old woman. Guys, I'm gonna be the. Anyone else really excited to be old? Like people, I know people that cry on their birthdays because they don't want to get older, but why? I don't know if I can summarize my points well enough, but basically, why is youth celebrated? The only thing that youth gives you is a disadvantage, if anything, because everyone around you has more experience, so you're more vulnerable. So the only thing that youth grants you is naivety, vulnerability, and you need more protection as a person. And the things that aging grants you is self-sufficiency, self-agency, wisdom, life experience, skills, all of these things that make you a person. It's why would you want to be young? Literally, why? I felt this so much especially at the age of 18, where I was like, I considered myself an adult and I was legally recognized as an adult now, but I would still, in my interactions with like actual adults, feel like I was being patronized. And if I would speak to them, I could see it in their eyes and in the tone of their voice that they thought I was stupid and they were just tolerating me. Man. Or like, you know, when people have this kind of like I know more than you attitude. And that's every fucking adult on the planet when they speak with a teenager. It's fucked up.